agenda is Paul Olson. Give your name and address, and you'll have 5 minutes.
Mayor Pro Tem, City Council, my name is Paul Olson. I live at 13820 Joy Lane. I'm here to talk about the 9% sales tax as of April 1st. We are now at 9%, and collectively with property taxes, we are the highest tax city and county in 159 counties in the state of Georgia. Wall Street is basically saying that we're facing a recession, so this is enough time to keep on taxing ourselves, because come May 24th, we have the opportunity to vote down the TSPLOST, and I'll tell you why. The OLOST has really not done anything for us. We were known as the murder capital city last year because of the pure fact that the number of murders, more per capita than any other city in the state of Georgia. Mayor Henderson is the public safety director, and just recently, a night ago, 3 murders were committed. It's just getting crazy. The 2000 OLOST sales tax was intended to give 70% of the public safety, and that equates to well over $20 million, about 21, 22, 23 escalating. And over the last 13 years, collectively, it's $300 million. And instead, the mayor and the city council have used it as a slush fund. Only in the last couple of years have we seen any kind of pay raises. And $20 million is in the reserve fund. I talked to the Mayor Henderson in the past, and he said, if it isn't being used, it goes into the general fund, basically the slush fund. What I'm proposing to all of you, in order to stop the crime wave and not be complicit of the crime wave, we need to have a starting wage of $50,000 for police officers and for the firemen. That's the only way that we can resolve this, by recruiting and retaining. Basically, can you say that we're safer now? The resounding answer would be no. You have commingled the money into the general fund, and that wasn't the intent. What we need is new leadership that will make sure that that money is spent correctly. What we also need is a forensic audit. Not only on that, is that for the infrastructure, which was 30% of that OLOST, which equates to about 10 million times the 13 years, $130 million. Because we should not have like potholes on the south side of Columbus, Georgia. Now I want to talk about the TSPLOST. TSPLOST passed in 2012. It's going to be on the ballot come May 24th, and you have an opportunity to vote that down. And I say why? Because in this last one in 2012, $278 million was earmarked for Columbus, Georgia, and when we pay our sales tax, guess what? 90 million of it went to the other 15 counties within the River Valley region. And I'm sorry, but I'm kind of greedy. I want my money, all of it, to be being spent here, because we're in direct competition with them also. There was 3 phases in that TSPLOST. The Mayor Tomlinson, former Mayor Tomlinson, and Skip Henderson were on that committee, and they were the ones that basically put them in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And if you notice that they kept on promoting this OLOST sales tax by saying, we're going to build a bridge over the spider web, we're going to take care of South Columbus. One of my property was taken on Buena Road, and actually it's going from 5 lanes down to 4 lanes, and took 13 businesses that were paying property taxes. And honestly, it's just going to be a kind of like speeding up the traffic where these people are already speeding like a bad man. Also, which was affected was Mount Pilgrim, and they got an offer that they couldn't refuse, just like myself. But the thing is that they also had a problem with the gas station across the street with all the problems. And the problems actually come from, there's slot machines that in almost all these Indian-owned, no, not in almost, every one of them, and also an ATM. And what do I say about that? Is most people are using credit cards today. So an ATM machine is to get, money from it. And if you'll take a look, that basically that's where the crime is being committed. You saw just recently, no more than about 6 months ago, one of the Indian owners were making a handsome deposit, and these people, the gangs, they know what kind of money is going in there, and their deposit, and that's why he was murdered. And if you also take a notice that it's in direct competition, this illegal gambling is in direct competition with the Georgia State Lottery. And the thing is that there needs to be a complaint filed, because law enforcement is turning a blind eye to this. And I say that needs to stop. And lastly, Mayor Henderson on Facebook had nothing but a group of businessmen there, and they were Indian owned, And if you notice, you'll take a look that all of the yard signs of Mayor Henderson are on these Indian-owned gas stations. You have a great day. God bless you. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Next on the public agenda is Miss Patricia Fay with United Way.